And on to race number 2 we turn now, and this race is over the 1200 metres and it is a Class 4. Compassion Super was a winner 3 starts ago. He's run 2nd and 4th since. Righteous Arian has been favourite his last 3, won one of them. Better draw for Harmony and Home. Beauty Mission's coming back in trip from the 1400 to the 1200. Flying Sword's winning form has been at Shah 10. Spicy So Smart's had a trial since being scratched. It was fractious in the gates on the 1st of March. Happy Trio's placed 2 from 4, course and distance, and 1 for all. Scratched due to a lame left 4 last time out. He's had a quiet trial too since that was due to be his previous start, Nick.
Yeah, here's a look at the speed map, Mark. Sparkling Knight is one that will possibly go forward and lead, though he's drawn 12, so he's going to have to come right across the face of the field. But there isn't a great deal of pace on in the race, so he might well be able to achieve that position. Compassion Super, Happy Trio, 1 for all, can all sit handy. Noble Ace, he's going to find himself perhaps a little bit wide. He is in 7, but sort of where he gets to from there might just leave him a little bit caught out deep. Righteous Arian, I think Paul will get a nice run. He's drawn 2, but we won't see too much of him early.
No, yeah, I think they'll be reasonably positive. He should get a nice cover, but as you say, all the pace is drawn wide in this. And Sparkling Knight can lead on his air over 1,000 down the straight, so he should be able to lead over 1,200.
All right, our replay first up though, Nick, is Compassion Super. Hugh Bowman and Manfred Mann. He has run second with £134. He's going to have to try and win it with 135 in this.
Yeah, and look, it's a sticky gate for him on this C+3 course. He's in gate number 10, so look, his task is a noticeable one from the get-go. £7 higher than his last win. I do like the fact that Hugh stays on board. Him and Manfred have got a really good strike rate together, and I thought he was okay this day, Paul, without getting too carried away.
Yeah, he stayed on nicely enough. Look, I think he can get across, and I think that's the key for him. I have included him. I think he's going well at the moment.
Righteous Arian, Paul, good draw. Barrier number 2, Vincent Ho for Tony Cruz. He finishes 2nd. Noble Ace runs 8th.
Yeah, I think he's the one to beat, Righteous Arian. I know he's been a bit costly last couple of starts, being a favourite. The second behind Snow A Lot here. I mean, Snow A Lot has come out and run really well on the weekend. From Barrier 2, he should get a nice run.
Yeah, well, I suppose what you don't see as well on this angle is he did run off a true line. He ran off a true course there going towards the finish. So I'm not saying that cost him, but the fact he was only beaten ahead would suggest to me that, you know, it might have been sort of this way, that way, if he had staged right.
All right, so that is Righteous Arian. What about Harmony and Home, Nick? We're going back 2 starts ago for him because last time he drew barrier number 11. 2 starts ago from gate 3. He runs 2nd behind Rattan Kingdom. Zach Purton back on board. He's ridden him to both of his victories. Yeah,
that's possibly key, I think, the fact that the multiple champion jockey is on board for the 10th time, and he's got a really good record on him as well. Look, gate number 1, that's obviously a plus. He was drawn, as you say, wide last time. Gate 1 will suit better, and he's the type of horse, Paul, in this race that will give his running.
Yeah, look, he needs to get a nice run. He's won off a rating of 64. What's he down to now? 56, so he's more than capable.
And finally, Paul, can you make a case for any of these 3? Happy Trio gets a good run on the rail. Flying Sword 5th, and Amazing Travis would need to improve.
No, look, the thing with Happy Trio that worries me is the draw. He got the perfect run through and did win nice enough. Amazing Travis, I think, will go back. He's got no early speed from barrier number 8. And Flying Sword just getting on a little bit in age now as a 7-year-old.
I could give half a chance to Happy Trio. I certainly take on board Paul's comments in regards to obviously his barrier, but it was a decent enough run last time, and he has run some good races in defeat in the grade.
All right, so it's a yes and a no for those ones there, but Righteous Arian for you, Paul.
Yeah, I'm going around the top of the book here with Righteous Arian on top. Look, he's going to get the perfect run in the race. Compassion Super, if he gets across, he's going to be right in it. Harmony and Home, a really well-rated horse. The one I'm putting in outside the square is 1 for all, because I just think he can get across. Sylvester de Souza can be positive on him. And Happy Valley's run a couple of good races there as well, and he's right down on the weights. 2, 1, 3, 12.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a case of good minds think alike and not fools seldom differ here, because Righteous Arian on top for me as well. He's got all the form, I think, to win this, and I think he can go in again for the informed Vincent Ho. Harmony and Home in for 2nd, looks well handicapped as we've discussed, and he's drawn well. Happy Trio in for 3rd, and Compassion Super, for all he wasn't flash last time, he was fair, and he is holding his form. 2, 3, 11, 1.
And he's come up the early favourite, Righteous Arian. He's at 2.9.